All right, guys. What's good? Hey, notice anything different? My whack-ass freaking hairstyle's gone. But we got ourselves a fantastic game right here. Hawks and Heat. 5.2 seconds to go. Get the ending of this game. As we are ready for what should be a great game between the Pelicans and the Suns tonight. But while I'm setting up everything else, let's get the ending of this game here. So here we go. The inbound on the baseline. 3-point lead, and they're going to call timeout. Okay. Hawks call time. I was actually thinking about doing this game, but I didn't want to do it because I just really wasn't feeling it. Wasn't in the mood to do it. I figured, I said either or. I didn't say and, I said or. Either this game, the one I'm doing here, or the Suns game, and of course I chose to do this game. Because I figured this game's going to be better. I didn't think, that game would mean a whole lot, but I didn't think, the game would be as great as it is. By the way, Melvin Gordon back to Denver, if that means anything. But Gordon with Russell Wilson, that's going to be fun. Melvin Gordon and Russ Wilson. Nice. Pelicans versus Phoenix Suns. Live reaction. Let's get it on, baby. Let's go. Series is tied at 2 apiece. Should be a good one. But we got to, wait until this game ends first. The heck is that? Oh, Tyrese Maxey in a Cavs uniform? Dude, why does Franmil Reyes suck so bad? Why does Franmil Reyes suck so bad? No cap. So here we go. Getting the ending of this game here. Inbound pass on the baseline. I think that's Darrell Wright to inbound it for the Hawks. Trying to get someone open. Gallinari's double teamed and they got stolen. That's game. Hawks go bye-bye. Hawks are done. That was the most pathetic inbound attempt I've ever seen. That's crazy. Most pathetic inbound attempt I've ever seen on an attempted inbounds pass. So you know what this means, guys? This means that the two teams that beat the Cavs in the play-in rounds, the two teams that beat us they managed to win one game in the playoffs. And that was from the Hawks. The Nets got swept and the Hawks won one game. Game's over, so Heat advance. So the Miami Heat will wait to see if the Philadelphia 76ers can finish off the Raptors. Otherwise, they're going to get a lot of rest because that series could easily go 7. Man, if Doc Rivers seriously chokes that series away, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh so hard. I'm just going to die laughing. Why are you going to die laughing, man? Simply because of the fact that, Doc Rivers is a good coach, but he has such a choking hazard on his name now. And now 97-88 Minnesota over Memphis. So it looks like Minnesota is going to take a 3-2 lead over there. Let's see how the Guardians are doing. Oh, they're in a commercial, so they must have got out of the first inning. Nice. Guardians playing the Angels tonight. Nice. And for anyone who's really curious as to what's going on with the White Sox, because, we're dealing with them in the division. Well, they suck as bad as we do right now. They are losing 6-0 to the Royals after 7 innings. They have lost 8 straight games. We started their descent, pretty much. We swept them, and then they haven't won a game really since. That is tough. Damn. They lost almost 8 straight games, man. What the heck? What the heck, bruh? Wow. But yeah, it's time for Suns Pelicans. I firmly expect this game to be crazy. What's up? Yeah, I got the fresh cut. My hairline is actually not bad. Considering that one bozo who said, hairline. My hairline's actually not bad. Yeah, I got a big-ass forehead. Everyone has a big-ass forehead, bruh. Besides, it's like, everyone's going to lose their hair at some point, bro. I mean, it happens with age. I actually saw someone who was in high school in Cleveland a few years ago. His hairline, dead ass, was all the way back here already. He was a teenager, and his hairline was all the way back here. It's like, whoa, buddy. Yeah, I got that. Because honestly, it was getting so annoying, man. I mean, I kept having to push it behind my ears because it would like tickle my neck and it would tickle my ears and make it look like there was something on my neck or something. It's like, ah. Yeah, I always get a buzz cut, especially where I live now because ticks and stuff are out here and there's a lot of, walking in the weeds and stuff. There's like ticks and other insects and I don't want nothing latching on to me and freaking taking what I love so much. My life forces. I'm not trying to have ticks freaking crawling on me. Especially living next to a farm with those cows and stuff. Had a freaking cow in my freaking backyard today. It's like, what? I had a freaking cow in my freaking yard today. Cow got out from next door and there was like freaking big ass bull cow standing there. It's kind of funny too because there was a bull, a bull, horns and everything. And there was a deer, not a buck, but it was a deer right next to it. I was like, now how funny would that have been if that was a buck? You'd literally have the Chicago bull and the Milwaukee buck. I usually get the sides buzz. I mean, mostly like in like spring, fall, and winter months. I'll keep this longer a little bit, but with it being summertime and it gets sweltering hot out here, and like I said, bugs, freaking insects be latching on and everything. I don't want to give them much to latch on to. Not to mention it's so much easier to wash. It's not as much of a hassle. But yeah, oh wow, Memphis stormed back. It's a 5-point game in Minnesota. In Memphis. Now, as for the upcoming streams, tomorrow I will be doing possibly a doubleheader. I'm thinking about doing a doubleheader. 2 games that could be 2 clinchers. Chicago and Milwaukee, followed by Denver and Golden State. I'm probably going to do both of those games, depending on how I'm feeling and if my internet and stuff holds up, and if OBS doesn't betray me like it has been at times, I'm going to plan on doing both of those games. And then from Thursday until, Saturday, I'll be doing NFL draft stuff, so no streams. My next stream will be on May 1st, and that will be possibly it'll be a Game 7, it's just we don't know who. It could be these guys right here. I don't think it'll be the Warriors. Warriors are scheduled to play then, but if anything, it's probably going to be either these guys playing right now, Grizzlies, T-Wolves, or imagine Raptors and Sixers, Game 7. When the Sixers had them dead to rights, 3-0. That would be horrendous. 99-95 Minnesota leads. 5:13 to go in the game. And of course, you already know I'll be streaming the draft. That'll be fun. Can't freaking wait. After doing basketball for literally, 2-3 straight weeks, pretty much. It'll be fun to do something different. Memphis on an 8-0 run the last minute 30. It's been about 2 weeks of nothing but basketball, essentially. From the play-in games to now. First round is starting to wrap up. Heat have punched their ticket. Ooh, that's a big 3 missed. Tough. The Heat have punched their ticket. The Celtics have punched their ticket. Still need anyone from the West to punch their ticket, but it'll be a while before those teams get in there. Wow, 1 point lead for Minnesota. Minnesota's choking again. My God, dude. Minnesota, they choke so hard. Sheesh. Completely selling so hard again. Let's see what's going on with the Guardians. Probably losing. Crazy Dog, why are you so negative? Oh, yep, we are losing. Look at that. How would I have guessed? Losing 1-0. Team is pathetic. You know, it's pathetic, man. I didn't expect much out of them this year, so it's whatever. It's whatever. This is what happens when you don't try to spend money to acquire decent players. They don't even make any trades. Like, they didn't even sign a guy who would only be here a month. Usually every year they sign like an outfielder who only lasts a month on the team. They didn't even do that this year. Ballsack Sports caps a lot, saying we in serious trade talks with San Fran. Yeah, don't even listen to that. That's satire stuff. He's trying to get people to fall for it. People have actually fallen for that stuff too. Yeah, people fall for that stuff all the time. Winners of Game 5 have a combined series record of 180-39 in a best of 7, with the series tied 2-2. Wow. 180-39. So 39 times a team that has won Game 5 lost the series. Could happen again here. So we got about... Wait, is this... what are they going to do about this game then? Because this game's on TNT too. What are they going to do about it? Put it on like TBS or... what's this one? TNT West. What's this? Oh, it's the same thing. Whatever. Ooh, good gracious. Ooh. Yeah, and it's a 1 point lead again. Still got 4 minutes to go in this game. 19 points for Ja. Russell, guarded by Brooks. I'm sorry, that's Jones. I just saw the 2. I didn't see the 1 there. That's Jones. Ooh. Wow. Still got 4 minutes left in this freaking game. Wow. 101-100 Minnesota leads. Here's Russell backing down against Jones. Spins. And he's fouled. On the floor. Oh, this is going to take forever. Wouldn't mind Odell coming back on a 1 year. Prove it. He's not going to come back. I don't know where he's going to go. I doubt he'll come back. But if he did, I wouldn't mind it. I just don't think he will. I could see him going back to LA or something. 101-100 Minnesota leads. 3:33 to go. Here's Russell. Guarded by Bain. Pull up. Jay is good for D'Lo. I'll tell you one thing, man. There's some guys that play this game. Their mid-range shots are just straight up butter. Automatic. You love to see that. 103-100. Here's Ja. Bain. Sidestep for 3 is off. Oh, nice. Oh, almost saved. It is saved. Somehow by Ja. And it's tipped. Taken away by Edwards. Ant going to bring it up against... I think that's Jones. Oh, they got both Jones and Brooks out there. Okay. I see. Ant against Morant for 3 is... Oh, it rims out. Here's Bain. Bain gets blocked by Towns. Tried a floater and he got blocked. Nice pass to Beverly. Trying to say he stepped out. Nah, ref's right there. He would have seen it. Beverly gives it off to Edwards. Edwards against... that's Brooks. There's Brooks. Edwards against Morant. Ant against Morant. Nice. Oh, nice save by Bev. Beverly for three is short. Saved by Edwards. Put up. No good again. They had like 4 shots there to extend their lead. Couldn't do it. 2:02 to go. Off balance, and we got a blocking foul. Let's see how the Guardians are doing now. Let's see how the Guardians are doing now. You know, like, thank God I'm not streaming these guys. Oh, so they have until June to really get their act together. Wow, Ernie Clement drew a walk. Good job, Ernie. I guess he earned that walk. Oh, here comes, who's this guy? Hedges? Oh, it's Austin Hedges. Around the hedges. Watch this bozo hit into a double play or something. Because that's what he'd do. He would do that. He would hit into a double play because he's a bozo like that. This guy's trash. He swings with a twig. Remember when I did that last year? Who did I say? Wasn't Bradley, right? Or was it Bobby Bradley? Where I said, the man who swings with a twig. And the dude immediately hit a dong right after that. That was crazy. But I love that. But yeah, this guy's swinging with a twig this year. With on the poo noodle. Not even a twig. He's swinging with a poo noodle. Boy, he's swinging with a poo noodle. Damn. Cavs should go superstar hunting to pair with Garland. We're not going to go superstar hunting yet. Maybe 2023, when Kevin Love's money officially comes off the books if we don't trade him, which I don't think we will. We haven't traded him yet. I don't see us trading him now. Especially because we're good and he's a good veteran leader for this team. I don't see us doing that yet. Probably when Love's contract comes off the books after this upcoming season. Can't believe I'm saying that, you know? It's crazy. Look at this bozo pops it up. And there's out number 1. Yep, this team is so booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. Yeah, I can't even handle watching that team. Team was so fun for like 4 days, and then they're trashed ever since. They were good for like a nice little while, you know, and then they've been garbage ever since. I don't get it with these guys. Why you gotta be so garbage? Come on, Tito, stop being like Tibbs. Someone actually said in the group chat that Tito Francona is like the baseball version of Thibodeau. With his freaking love for old men. Whoa. I'm talking about veterans. But he loves playing as veterans over young players. And there's a miss. Oh, nice swat back out to Morant. Fires for 3. Good. And it's a 1-point lead for Memphis. And if you're wondering what the hell happened in this game, well, let me just show you this little thing real quick. All right, a 30-21 fourth quarter, which is actually flipped. The script has been completely flipped from the third quarter, where Minnesota had a 30-21 third. It's been flip-flopping all game. Minnesota won the first quarter. Memphis won the second. Minnesota won the third. And Memphis is going to win the fourth. But, yeah, man. This is what you love, man. You love this. You love this. Runner on first. 0-2 count for Jimenez. Jimenez! You know, Tito Francona, you're my guy. Terry Francona is awesome, but he needs to, like, get better with his freaking lineup decisions. I guess Tyvan Berkeley snuck back into the dugout because these guys are hitting like garbage again. We're just waiting for this freaking Suns game to get underway. I mean, we already know the history between these two. But yeah. The matchup predictor says 77.9% chance for Phoenix. I do not think Booker's back yet. Is he? Because if he's back, that's a big dub for Phoenix. Let me pull up the scoreboard here so we can get that situated at least here in a second. I don't think Devin Booker's back. I haven't heard anything. Usually they would have been talking all about it if he was. Do this. Whoop. The heck? Look at this bozo swinging at garbage again. Yup, classic Guardians. Love it. They were looking so good for a nice little while, and now they want to be garbage again. Alright. Now they want to be garbage again, garbage again, garbage again. This team is freaking garbage again. Derp, derp-de-derp. There we go. 107-106 Memphis. Looks like Memphis is going to take the game, most likely. 8.2 seconds to go. Damn, Minnesota choked again. Tough. Yeah, Memphis, freaking Minnesota. What the heck? Why is Karl Anthony Towns always complaining? Why is Towns always complaining about something? I mean, I still got a chance. Morant's not going to miss these free throws, though. Because he don't miss. It's funny, too. They gave a guy who was an MVP candidate and who was already getting buckets last year, they gave him most improved player. Over Darius Garland, who was like one of the worst players in the league a couple years ago. Like, okay, buddy boy. And, of course, Morant was already an all-star caliber player last year. But, yeah, let's give him, screw Cleveland, right? Yeah, just don't give us nothing. Don't give us no respect or anything. Nope. Like, Kevin Love was actually pretty damn good coming off the bench. But, yeah, it is what it is. Kevin Love's not going to win that award either, I don't think. And it's... wow. Guardians are so pathetic. They are pathetic. New names, same old, same old. They're putting as much effort right now into this thing as they did in the rebrand. It's literally same color scheme and everything. But yeah, I'll tell you one thing. They did a really good job generating fan interest in the Guardians. Nah. Nope, because nobody gives a crap about them. Towns the clown. Yeah, Miranda is a beast, though. I want to see Morant against Golden State because if you remember last year, Morant and the Grizzlies, they had Golden State's number. They beat Golden State to get past the play-in round. See what Minnesota does here with 8.2 to go. Morant is definitely him, for sure. As they say nowadays, they say he's him. And he is him. He's that guy. He's definitely the number 2 pick in the draft. Kind of makes me want to see Zion because RJ Barrett looked great at times in the playoffs for moments. John Morant is him. I want to see Zion, damn it. I want to see Zion take over games. What's up, Ashton? But McLaughlin the inbound. Edwards. Going for 3! Well, Edwards is definitely him too, I guess. All right. Edwards is him too. Yeah, Edwards is him. Edwards is 1,000% him. I mean, I'm talking about number 1 picks. And look at this guy. Look at this guy. This dude is like, oh, that's cute, Morant. Watch this, bozo. Swish! But I wonder what they're going to do about the Suns game, because what channel is that going to be on? Like, hey, Bozo, well, what channel is this going to be on? TBS or something? Our remote's not wanting to work. Let's just look at TNT West. See if they got the game going on over here. No? Okay, so it's 2-0 Suns. That'd be great to know like what's going on, but you know, is it on True TV? No? TBS? Because they got Mets Cardinals over there. What station is freaking this game going to be on, man? Wow. But now watch. Can't watch freaking Morant or somebody had a buzzer beater right here. All they need is a 2. They don't need to go for a 3 here. Just for the culture, you know, for the memes and stuff, they should go for a 3. You see the scoreboard up above me? I don't know what's going on because I can't watch the game. Morant. Up. Good. There you go. And look at that. Morant's like, I'll just go inside then. Yeet. Oh, he completely whiffed on that, but yeah, Morant is definitely him for sure, too. They're both him. Okay, then. So, Minnesota loses on a heartbreaker. And now Memphis is up 3-2 in the series. And they can win it all in Game 6. Or advance to the second round in Game 6 against the in Minnesota. Morant is that guy. He is definitely that guy. Terrible defense. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing on defense. They literally gave him an S lane to go right through. I don't know what their strategy was on defense, but okay, buddy boy. So anyways, we're finally at this game. 4-2 Phoenix. Here comes Jay Crowder. Gives it off to Johnson. Johnson stolen by Valanciunas. Just got right in there. Put his hand in there and stole it. Here's Ingram. Drives up. Good for Ingram. 4-4. 9:01 to go here in the first quarter. Here's CP3 taking it up. Suns in their Valley jerseys, the black ones, and the Pelicans in their home whites. Paul against McCollum. Crowder inside. Ayton, too easy. Again, because Valanciunas was dealing with the ball handler, Paul, up top. Ingram gives it to Valanciunas. JV. Pass to McCollum. Open corner for Ingram. Out wide open. Nice ball movement. McCollum for 3 is no good. But yeah, on the floor for the Suns is Johnson, Paul, Bridges, Crowder, Ayton. Corner 3 for Johnson is no good. For the Pelicans, it's Ingram, McCollum, Hayes, Jones, and of course Valanciunas. There's a miss. Put back by Valanciunas. Yeah, this is probably one of the best playoffs in years. And again, no LeBron, KD's out, Curry's here, and he's cooking. He's going to probably be starting game 5. Up for Paul and good. Paul has gotten so annoying. Here's Ingram. And, ooh, the dunk, but there's a foul called on the floor on Crowder. Nice dunk by Ingram. Doesn't count, though. Look at this dude, Chris Paul, man. I don't know why, but he's so annoying. He's a good guy, but he's so annoying to deal with. Here's Jones. Up and no good. Saved by Valanciunas. Up and good. And the putback. Valanciunas, of course, played for the Raptors and the Grizzlies in the past couple years. What's up, Larry? Always good to see the OG moderators in the chat. Crowder, no good. 8 apiece. Phoenix trying to take control of the series here. Here's McCollum. Valanciunas open for three. No good. Coming back. Here comes Crowder. Jay Crowder. Here's Ayton. Nice pass to Crowder, who was wide open. Nobody around. Easy deuce for him. They completely forgot about him. He leaked through. He slipped down through the cracks. They didn't track him. 10-8 Phoenix. Here's McCollum against Bridges. Bridges always wears those yellow shoes. He wore those last year, too. Here's Valanciunas working against Ayton. Turnaround jumper and completely missed. Complete whiff on that one. 10-8 Phoenix. Paul, mid-range, good. Phoenix trying to head to New Orleans to win this game and then head to New Orleans to put the finishing touches on the series. Pelicans, and a stolen by Paul. CP3 to Johnson. And a dunk by Ayton. Timeout New Orleans. And the Suns crowd is loving it right now. But why wouldn't they be loving it? Team's looking good. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Got to keep my thing updated here. So I know I'm not looking like a robot or anything. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Let's do this too. Let's go switch over. Okay. 3-0. Of course. Garbage ass team, man. Oh well. Oh, Guardians. Absolutely trash team. Wow. But yeah, guys, if you're enjoying what you're watching, I'm going to probably mention this another 500 times during the stream. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll be live tomorrow for possibly a doubleheader. Milwaukee, Chicago, followed by Denver, Golden State. And then on Thursday, I will be live again for the NFL draft. I'll also be doing my mock draft tomorrow, too. Or not tomorrow, on Thursday. I'll be doing my first round mock draft and my Browns mock draft tomorrow. On Thursday. See, I keep thinking tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Thursday. Sheesh. I'm going to confuse myself, man. Dang. And now, as for Friday and Saturday, which is day 2 and day 3 of the draft, I will not be streaming anything either. Although, what I will be doing is I'll be doing after day 1 and day 2. So the morning of day 2 and day 3, I'll be doing a little live stream before the draft gets underway. Just talking about, what went down day 1 and what I expect in day 2, and then the same thing for day 3. And then after the draft is over, I'll probably go live at some point later that day on Saturday, and I'll just review our draft and give our team a draft grade overall. But yeah, it looks like Chicago is going to lose freaking 6-0 to Kansas City. That is tough, man. We're both in the mud right now. (14-8) Phoenix leads here early in the first quarter. And there's a look at Raleigh Beach. Seems like every team is trying to do like their own version of like Jurassic Park in Toronto. Their own like little fan section. Of course, the Cavs had their own version. They didn't have a name for it. But yeah, it was like in the little Gateway Plaza between the Progressive Field and the arena. Wow. Players to average 28 plus points. Wow, Brandon Ingram. Yeah, he's that guy. He is another one of those dudes that is just a straight baller. And he was, of course, on the Lakers. The Lakers had him and Lonzo in them. They could have had a really nice looking core. But here's Herb Jones for three. It's good. I just can't wait to see Alvarado get on the floor and just start creating havoc. As Larry Nance checks into the game for Valanciunas. Here's Paul against Jones. Switched Ingram onto him. Almost blocked. And Jones drew the foul. Johnson drew the foul. As Murphy's in the game too now as well for the Pelicans. 16-11 Phoenix. 13 points for Cam Johnson in Game 4 in 32 minutes. Playing, of course, in place of Devin Booker. We'll see how long it'll be before Devin Booker's back. Probably he'll be back for round 2, most likely. They need him for round 2. You need him to contend with Ja Morant, as there he is in a suit. Wow. We'll see how long it'll be before he's out. I heard like 2 to 3 weeks, which, sheesh. Here's Ingram. Up and good. The fact that they're struggling with the Pelicans, though, it's like, that's got to scare Suns fans. You don't want to go back to New Orleans down 3-2. Possibly losing to an 8 or 9 seed or whatever New Orleans was. I think they were originally a 9 seed. But with them winning, they're an 8 seed now. You don't want to lose to an 8 seed like these guys. Lakers need to trade Anthony Davis for RJ Barrett and Reggie. Trading one guy for 2 guys on different teams. Interesting. I don't think New York would trade RJ Barrett. But Reggie Jackson would be interesting. Open. Here's Ingram for 3 again. Is good. Oh yeah, he's got that stroke. He's got that stroke down. My shooters know exactly what that feels like. When you just put up a shot and it just falls. It just feels good coming off the hands. And this Bridges, nice put in for 2. Wow. Larry Nance will give it off to McCollum. McCollum going to take it up the court. I think that's Graham coming in next for the Pelicans. Looks like Cameron Payne will be coming in for the Suns. Here's McCollum. Screen. Drives. Up, reverse, and good for CJ. Man, getting CJ has really revitalized the Pelicans. They were a decent team, and then they get CJ, and it's like, damn. Here's McGee. Gets blocked by Jones. Was that Jones or Murphy? That was Murphy. Oh, and then offensive foul on McCollum. Chris Paul drew an offensive foul. You know what I like, though? In Game 4, Chris Paul knocked over, who was it? Herb Jones? And then later on down the line, a few minutes later, on the offensive side for the Pelicans, it was Jones, I believe, still, who knocked over Paul, and the ref didn't do anything. He's like, well, you kind of asked for it, low-key. 21-18 Phoenix. There's Chris Paul getting a breather. So this is a chance for the Pelicans to really take over this game. And McGee hits the deck. He looks all right. Valanciunas back in the game to deal with McGee. Good idea, Willie Green. Put in Valanciunas to deal with JaVale because Larry Nance is going to get his lunch eaten by McGee all game long. Trust me, he knows what McGee brings, being as they were teammates last year. There's a miss taken by Nance, and it's almost stolen. And then Payne knocks it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Pelicans. Yeah, it's clearly off of Payne. Nice try by Cam Payne, but just didn't work out like that. Ball jumped right off his hands. So Devontae Graham checks in for McCollum. Here's Valanciunas, gives it to Nance. Nance. Here's Ingram. Ingram inside, and I don't know why you're putting it in traffic right there. Granted, you're going to Valanciunas, so that shouldn't be a problem. But here's inside. And the 2 for Crowder. 5-point lead for Phoenix. 2:47 to go in the first. Here's Graham. Valanciunas. Gives it off to Ingram. B.I. drives up, and there's a foul on the floor. Foul on the floor before the shot. Oh, yeah. This is what I love, man. I love these kind of games. Okay. Oh, God. C.J. McCollum versus DeAndre Ayton. I think I've only done one game from this series, so... Yeah, because we're at game 5. I think I only did one game of the series. Ooh. Tough. Oh my God. That's tough. I can't believe we let Trae Young beat us single-handedly. Facts. It's just crazy to me that both teams that beat us won a combined one playoff game. Hang on, I'm tweeting that out real quick. That both teams that beat in the play-in. There we go. Okay, playoff. Oh, come on, autocorrect. Stop it. Really? Really? Where are my fat ass fingers, man? There. Alright. All set. Trying to type fast and I'm out here just typing random things sometimes. Wow. But I would be really excited to stream Memphis versus Golden State. But obviously, you know, Golden State has to finish Denver off first. So, back to the action. 2:31 to go here in the first quarter. Graham will give it off to Ingram. And it's stolen by Payne. Shaman, excuse me. Payne goes up and he's fouled. So there's Payne. All right. This dude Payne got an ugly ass face, man. Like, looks like a beaver. Tell me this dude does not look like a beaver. Face is a little like pushed back, like his hairline pushed all the way back a little bit. Looks like a beaver. I don't know why, but he looks like a beaver to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. So Jackson Hayes returns for the Pelicans. 16 minutes, 4.8 points per game in this series versus the Pelicans for Cameron Payne. Here's the free throw up and good. 25-18 Phoenix. There's Jonas Valanciunas getting a breather on the bench. He has 2 fouls. 25-18. Here's Graham. Screen from Nance. And there's a foul. I believe it's on Payne. In the Clippers. But yeah, I was going to say, you can't be trading. Because Reggie Jackson's on the Clippers. I was like, what? I was like, wait, you can't trade for one guy for 2 people on 2 different teams. Unless, you could. I don't know how that would work. Jackson and Barrett. I don't know if the Clippers would do that. And the Knicks would do that. 5 on the shot clock. Ingram lost the ball again. Pass up ahead. Here's Shamet to the corner for Bridges. Bridges gets a screen. Gives it inside to Ayton. Ayton backs off. Here's Payne. Payne. Drives in, step back. 2 is good. 27-18 Phoenix. 1:33 to go here in the first. Here's Graham. To the corner. Hayes. Another dangerous pass is stolen. Why are you putting a pass there? Here's Payne for 3. Good. Why are you putting that pass there, dude? Timeout, New Orleans. No, I'm sorry, no timeout. I thought there was a timeout. 9-0 run, the last minute 50. Just took forever to get the ball back going. All right. I thought there was a timeout. I was like, wait, what? Just the way that they were acting. I thought there was a timeout or something, but nope. Up and there's a foul. I think on Payne again, right? 5 turnovers already. Wow. Wow. Fitzgerald at the game. Nice. Free throw good for Graham. Got one more. Trying to make it a 10-point lead. Payne will come out. Games 1 and 2, he had 2 points. Now he had 20 in games 3 and 4 on 5 of 9 from 3. Second free throw coming for Graham is good. Less than 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 30-20 Phoenix. 3 fouls already on Cam Payne. Here's Paul back in the game. Draws the classic swipe foul. It's a little cheat code, I guess, for him. Just draws an easy foul. Swipe foul. Does that little sweep maneuver. Easy way to draw a foul, I guess. 6 points in the first quarter already. Game 4, second and fourth quarters. He had not scored a point 0 for 6. So Shamet, I believe, is coming out too now. Oh no, there he is. There he is. Okay. McGee, Shamet, Ayton, Bridges, Paul on the floor. All right. And he makes a second free throw. Corner for Jones. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Hayes, and Graham stepped out. That's a little bit of foul. It's contact right there. It lost his balance, but I guess you can push guys now. Interesting. Interesting. All right. 32-20, 27 seconds to go for the Suns. Paul, guarded by Jones. Good defense. Gets a screen. Here's Paul, guarded by Hayes. Fires for three is no good. Saved by Ayton up, and he missed that one. 4 seconds to go. Here comes Ingram. Ingram going to come up. Fires and no good. Putback is missed. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 32-20 Phoenix. Okay. All right, let's check up on the Guardians. The Guardians. The Gods. Oh, they're in a commercial, so they must have had an inning over. Nice. Going to the fifth, I guess. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God.
But our Love Your Car guarantee already comes with 30-day returns.
Wow. Yeah, shout out to everyone watching right now, man. And Batman 2 is already in development. I love when you see that, a movie just comes out. It's not even in theaters really 2 weeks or whatever, 3 weeks. And you're seeing a tweet saying, oh yeah, Batman 2 is already in development. Which means they'll probably be filming it probably by... probably next year, I'm sure. Because they got to, first off, get the script. Well, they got to get the actors and stuff together. Then they got to write the scripts. Then they got to do, scenes and stuff. And then they do screenplay. And, they read over the scripts. And then they do scenes and stuff. And then they edit it all together. They jumble it up together, And then they lob it in that freaking editor thing. And then, they prepare it for release. Something like that. Yeah. But it's so crazy. We've already got 2 teams advancing, both in the Eastern Conference. It's actually insane how the entire Western Conference is essentially at the same record, except for Golden State. They can advance tomorrow. They can be the first Western Conference team to advance tomorrow. Yeah, they could be the first Western Conference team to advance to the second round. And then on Friday, you might see some more. I wonder how many Game 7s we're going to have. I feel like I'm going to be doing a stream on, Sunday? The 1st? I really feel like I'm going to be doing a stream that day. Now, it depends on who's it going to be, though. I mean, I would love it if it's Grizzlies and T-Wolves. I'm rooting hard for Minnesota to win Game 6. Willie Green, Phoenix, 11-2 scoring run to end the first quarter. Wow. And we got a foul already on Biyombo, who checked in. Dude plays 1 minute and has already got a foul. You love it. So here's Nance getting guarded by Biyombo. Here's Graham. Lost the ball. It goes out of bounds. Suns ball. I love how electric the Suns fans are. This is the most success they've experienced since the 7 seconds or less offense left with D'Antoni and Nash and all them. Here's Biyombo. Gives it off to Paul. Paul up and good. Jones, McCollum, Graham, Nance, and Marshall on the floor. But here's Graham for the Pelicans. Najee Marshall hanging out in the corner. Here's McCollum. Drives in. Floater. No good. Too strong. Oh, got his own rebound. Puts it up and good. I don't think he realized the ball was going to be right in his face pretty much. 7 turnovers for the Pelicans. Only 1 for the Suns. 2 points off those at 1 turnover. While Phoenix has 11 off the 7 Phoenix turnovers. Pelicans have 4 turnovers in the last 6 possessions. Yeah, they got to control. They got to take care of the ball. Oh, this is going to be a blowout. Corner. Underneath. Up and good for Marshall. What does crazy long hairline? Okay, you know what, Taylor Ratley? You're literally gonna get banned. Oh yeah, hairline. Wow, hairline joke. Ooh. Are you trying to get booted like your friend from yesterday, huh? Wow. Here's Graham. Goes up. Blocked. Got his own rebound. Gets blocked again. Just like Taylor Ratley's going to be here in a few seconds if she don't freaking quit it with them stupid hairline jokes. Freaking corny-ass things. It's your trash-ass account, bro. Get out of here with that, man. Thought you were going to be good. You know, behave yourself. But you going to come in here with them corny-ass freaking hairline jokes. Going to freaking send you to the shadow round. Here's the 3 for Graham. That's no good. And now here comes Paul. Paul drives. Floater good. 38-24 Phoenix. It was just a joke, damn. Well, you can thank that bozo from previously, that whatever the heck his name was. Jets from the North, or whatever the heck his name was. He's the one that kept coming in here with the hairline jokes. Yeah, I know, Shadow, I know. It's ridiculous. They haven't scored a run yet at all in that series. 14 innings. They haven't scored a run. They scored like 19 runs in literally 24 hours against the White Sox, and then they proceed to go garbage mode against freaking Angels. Like, what? Here's Nance. Gives it to McCollum for 3. Is no good again. Coming up empty on these 3-point shots, man. You got to make them. Paul. Biyombo. Up. Gets back. Oh, gets set packing. Here's Marshall in transition. Up and missed it. Putback is no good, but there's a foul. Like, if you're going to come in here and do a corny-ass hairline joke, bro, I mean, at least I have hair. You know? A hairline joke. Ha 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 ha. Wow, hairline joke. Ooh. Good one. Nice. I think it's probably going to be Suns in 6. Or Suns in 7. I'll tell you one thing. Suns are really struggling without Devin Booker against these Pelicans. I know Suns fans did not expect that. As Jose Alvarado checks in, he's going to be a menace to Chris Paul. Suns fans talking on Twitter about how much they hate him. This is so funny. Well, he's an antagonizer. He's supposed to be a menace. It's the way he is. He's a menace on defense. Just like Pat Beverly. He's like a younger Pat Beverly. You love when you have a menace on your defense. Guy who's always getting in your point guard's grill, you know, that guy's grill, and just creating chaos. Forcing turnovers. See, look at game 4? Forced a turnover there. Forced an 8-second call right there. Then he runs up and steals the ball there. It's like he's creating havoc. Ayton up and offensive foul on Ayton. 38-27 Phoenix. Suns fans are going to be like, this is easy. I mean, if you're facing Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum, two ballers without Devin Booker. Now, if they had Devin Booker, this series would probably be over already. What's Devin Booker doing, bro? Get out of here, D-Book. Bum. Why are you talking, bro? You're not even playing, bruh. Yeah, they're going to challenge this, I think. But look at this dude, Devin Booker. Over here getting all pissed off. Like, boy, who are you, bruh? Crying on Twitter today that they announced they're not trading Darren Waller. Nope. I didn't think they would. I would have been shocked if the Raiders traded him. Because the thing is, if the Raiders were going to be like, tanking or like rebuilding, yeah, I could see it. But they just extended Derek Carr. They traded for Devontae Adams. They have a nice offense. Why would they trade him? Makes no sense at all. But yeah, it looks like the Blue Jays might walk off Boston here at bottom of the 10th. Bases loaded, 1 out. Mets are up 2-0 over the Cardinals. Top of the 9th on TBS. 5-1 Houston over Texas. 3-3 Dodgers and D-backs. Nice. Wow. But yeah, you can honestly thank that bozo from the troll from the other streams for me snapping off on the hairline joke. Because it's honestly just corny. Oh, hairline joke. Good one. Haven't heard that before. Like I said, at least I have hair, Wow, hairline joke. I mean, I don't have LeBron's hairline. I'm not going bald. I mean, if you really think about it, us dudes, we're all going to be bald at some point, probably. Unless you have amazing genes when it comes to hair, and you have hair all the way until you in the ground. In which case, you're blessed. There's kids out there that are bald and they're still teenagers. It's like, well, dang, you drew the short end of the stick on the hair department, my friend. Oh, man. But, I mean, hairline jokes. Ooh, it's a good one. Wow. Wow, that's going to be a thing now, I bet, with that guy. Any chance Baker beats out Deshaun? No. Not happening. Baker is essentially on his way out. We don't know where he's going yet. But yeah, we knew Baker was not coming back when Jacoby Brissett was signed. Well, obviously, we kind of knew he wasn't coming back when we freaking got Deshaun. Then all this stuff came out about him, I guess, like rejecting a meeting with Jimmy Haslam after Deshaun originally turned us down. But I guess Deshaun came out and said that he never really turned us down. It's just like, we're kind of not really looking at you right now. But then it's like, but then again, So yeah, they did a coach's challenge, and they ruled it a defensive foul. Ayton shooting free throws, misses the first. So that good challenge. Good call by Phoenix. 5th career playoff game with 20-plus points and 75% from the field for DeAndre in Game 4 with 23 points. Brandon Ingram is set to return as the ball goes flying out of bounds, but it'll stay with New Orleans. But yeah, there's no way Baker's beating out Deshaun. He won't even be here. It'll be interesting to see where he ends up. Carolina, maybe? It'd be funny to see him battle Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, PJ Walker, and Baker Mayfield in that locker room. That quarterback room with Matt Rule. Wow. Floaters, no good, but there's a foul called. 39-27 Phoenix. It's going to be fun on Thursday. That's when I think it could happen. I guess, like, if you're a Browns fan, you're kind of rooting for the Panthers to pass up on a quarterback at 6, and then you're rooting for, like, 4 or 5 quarterbacks to go in the first round. Around there. I don't know if... I actually heard that I think Carolina is going to take a quarterback. So, that's probably not going to... I don't think they're going to get Baker. I don't know where Baker's going to end up. 16.5 minutes of this series for Alvarado. Nice. Makes second. 11-point lead for Phoenix. 7:36 to go in the half. Wow. And then Ayton hits a nice little mid-range jumper. 41-28. 11 points already for Ayton. Here's McCollum. Step back for 3 is way too strong. And here comes the Suns off the miss. Pass up ahead. Oh, nice snag by Bridges. Up and good. So Aaron Holiday actually getting some minutes now. That's interesting. 43-28 Phoenix. 7:03 to go in the half. Carlson and Tucker are the 2 best kickers in the league. Sounds about right. You could argue for like Mason Crosby, but yeah, I think those 2 are definitely the top tier kickers in the league. Baker's either heading to Seattle or no, not San Fran. I doubt it. They got Trey Lance. And if anything, they're just going to keep they're going to keep Jimmy G. I don't think he's probably just going to get straight up released, if anything. I think if he's going anywhere, it's going to be Seattle or Carolina. It's really hard to say at this point. Because nobody really knows what they're going to do. But I think what I'm going to do when it comes to my mock draft is I'm going to probably do it on PFF. Because I see people doing their mock drafts on PFF now. Might do that. I'll do like my own like little mock draft for the Browns on PFF. And then I'll share it with you guys. Give my thoughts on each player. I'm not going to show stats from them and anything like that. That would take forever. I'm not trying to have a half-hour video, so I'll just do that. Best of 7. No, that would never work. A best of 7? No, that would never work. That would absolutely never work. Considering they play 1 game a week, do you know how long it would take to get through the first round? It would be June before they even get to the freaking semifinal. Possibly, like, not June, but like it'd be like April. It'd be damn near draft season before they're even done with the playoffs. $43-28 here, around midway through the second quarter. But again, I'll be live for maybe 1 or 2 games. I'll probably be live for just 1. We'll see what happens. Milwaukee, Chicago, and Denver, Denver Golden State. Willie Green talking to his squad. So here's Alvarado. Gives it off to McCollum. Ingram calling the shot. I guess calling for like a ball screen. Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Off balance up and no good. A lot of contact there. No call. 43-28 Phoenix. Here's Paul. And it's batted away and it'll stay with the Phoenix Suns. You got to figure that next game, you're going to have freaking Scott. Imagine Scott Foster does the next Chris Paul game. Scott Foster and Chris Paul they don't go good together. And offensive foul, or maybe it was out of bounds. Out of bounds, I think it was off the Suns. Here comes the Pelicans. 3 made field goals in the last 9:30. 5 turnovers. 3 made field goals in the last 9 minutes. That's insane. To the corner. Alvarado for 3 is good. And that is their 4th made in almost 10 minutes. 43-31. And yet they're still down 12. If they can just get hot here, and they can really make it close. Aaron Holiday gives it to Ayton, guarded by Valanciunas. Paul against Jones. Ayton against Valanciunas. Out to Crowder for 3 is no good. You can live with him taking that shot. Here's Alvarado. Racing up the floor against Crowder. Gives it off to Ingram. Ingram tells him where to go. Here's Ingram. Out to McCollum for 3. Good for 3. McCollum. And it's a 9-point lead for Phoenix now. Dude, New Orleans is hanging around. Like, they get hot. This could be interesting. 1 for 10 from 3 is Phoenix. Wow. Here's Holiday for 3, and he's good for 3. So that's their second made 3, I think, of the game. Up by 12 still. Again. Alvarado. Drives into the paint. Now he's going to back out, go running around into traffic. Ingram up, and he's fouled. That's one way to do it. Draw fouls. Is anyone in foul trouble? Let's see here. No, not really. Crowder has 2 fouls. So he's not really in supreme foul trouble right now. It's 4-0 Angels. Dude, this Guardians team is so trash. They are so trash. What happened to the team that could score a lot of runs? We had used up all our runs against the freaking White Sox. It's absolutely abysmal right now. Getting shut out again by the Angels. Like, what? There's the schedule for tomorrow. Chicago, Milwaukee, Denver, Golden State. Only 2 games. Only 2 games tomorrow because Boston and Brooklyn, of course, that series is now over. Ingram has 8 points, 3 assists, 11-point lead. 1 more free throw coming up for B.I. Up and no good. Rebounded by Shamet. Shamet will bring it up. Guarded by McCollum. Hands it off to Paul. Paul fires, and that's a wacky shot. I think he might have been focused more on drawing a foul than actually making the shot. Up and no good, but there's a foul called. Brandon Ingram again drawing fouls. Now, if they had Zion, this would be fun, but hey, Zion should be back for next year. At least. Ingram and McCollum, 53.8 points this playoffs. Tatum and Brown are 52. Curry and Thompson at 52 as well. Wow. Highest scoring duo in the playoffs. That's insane. I mean, I've been saying McCollum and Ingram are ballers. That was a fantastic trade that the Pelicans made to get McCollum. It shocked everybody, but that was a great trade. They got themselves two guys who could get buckets on the daily. I don't know if they'd be in this situation without McCollum. And he misses the second free throw again, but Alvarado's there to recover it. Here's Ingram. Fires for three. That's no good. Rebounded by Bridges. 10-point lead now. 4:14 to go. And almost stolen, but there's Alvarado again. Wide open corner. Johnson three is good. There's always someone open. It's crazy. And they usually don't they don't miss. Alvarado. No good. Pelicans. Corner for Johnson. Stolen almost. Or it is stolen. Alvarado picks it up. He's going to run down the floor and he's fouled. Alvarado looks like one of those scrappy guys. He looks like a dude that you would see playing like basketball at one of those like street parks or whatever. You know? The ones that like you'd see like in downtown Brooklyn, in New York or whatever, Chicago, where it has like the cage around it. He'd be there from freaking early in the like afternoon, balling with like 20 other guys. Like, 30 other guys. And then when the sun's going down and the lights start turning on and everyone's gone, he's still there balling by himself, putting up shots. He seems like the kind of guy. He's there all day, balling. Then you go up to like, dude, do you ever go home? He's like, yeah. But this is my home. But here's Paul off balance. No good again. Rebounded by Ingram. 11-point lead. New Orleans is in the bonus in case you didn't know. Ingram. Out to McCollum. Ingram. Guarded by Johnson. Drives. Up. And good. Right back down to under single digits. All right. Let's see if they can get some stops here and cut into this lead a little bit more. Johnson, corner, Bridges, good. They just be hitting those things, man. It's crazy. New Orleans just can't get close. Reminds me of a couple days ago. Valanciunas up, too strong, no good. 2:32 to go here in the half. Here's Paul. Paul guarded by Alvarado. Getting harassed by Alvarado. Drives. Pulls up. Fouled. Good defense by Alvarado. But again, you're facing Chris Paul. He'll find a way to finesse a foul out of you. Yep. Free throw up and good for Paul. Got one more. And Valanciunas will come out of the game for Larry Nance. Devin Booker looks like he's going to like some sort of like party or something. One of them classy party things. Like he's going to dinner with somebody. You got Ben Simmons out here looking like freaking, I don't even know what. Oh, bright ass colors and everything. And then you got Devin Booker coming in like a freaking suit. It's like, wow. Okay. But here's Alvarado to McCollum against Shamet. Draws the double team. Here's Ingram. Spins, turnaround, jumper. Good for Ingram. 1:49 to go and counting here in the first half. Shamet runs right on down. He lost the ball. And it'll stay with Phoenix. It was tipped out by the Pelicans as he was driving to the rim. Wow, the Kings and Predators clinch a playoff berth as Dallas beats Vegas in overtime. Wow. The Kings are in the playoffs. Wow, nice defense again. Paul put up a shot with a hand in his face. Couldn't make it. Here's McCollum against Paul. Lost the... He got straight up yanked. Here's Paul. Open Shamet. 3, good. I'll tell you one thing. The Phoenix Suns, they need Booker back for the Grizzlies. Even if it's, T-Wolves somehow, they need Booker back for that because Pat Bever's going to have these guys in, he's going to have them, it's going to be rough facing Beverly and Towns and them. I'd be way more scared to probably face the Grizzlies. And there's a nice 2 for Ayton. 59-42 Phoenix. They're really taking control of this one here. This quarter. Oh, nice mid-range from McCallum. Cuts the lead to 15. 25 seconds to go. Here comes Shamet. Guarded by McCollum. 17 on the play clock. 12 on the shot clock. Shamet. Here's Ayton. Guarded by Nance. To the corner. Stolen by Ingram. 6 seconds. 5. Goes up. Dunked it. But no foul. Put up by Nance is good. And it'll be a 13-point lead with 2.5 to go. And Paul will take it. Chuck it, and I thought he was going to hit that. It always looks so close, but he never makes it. But 59-46 Phoenix at halftime. All right. So let's go through the stats because we love stats around here. We always love talking about stats. Look at the box score real quick here. For the Pelicans, as you'd expect, it's Ingram and McCollum leading the way by far. They're the only guys that have taken more than really 2 shots for this team. I've made more than 2 shots. As 13 points for Ingram, 12 for McCollum, and then 4 apiece for Jones and Valanciunas, 2 for Hayes. Off the bench, 5 for Graham. Well, I'm sorry, 5 for Alvarado. He's only made 1 field goal, though. And then you have 2 points for Nance, Marshall, and Graham. And Murphy has played 5 minutes, and he only had 1 block. And so he essentially had a 5-minute cardio session, pretty much. Now, for the Suns, 16 for Paul, 13 for Ayton. 7 for Bridges, 6 for Johnson, 4 for Crowder. Off the bench, 7 for Payne. Of course, he has 3 fouls. And then 3 for Holiday and Shamet. Shamet has played 12 minutes so far, too. So he's getting a lot of good minutes out there. Getting those big minutes with no Devin Booker. All right, so now what I'm probably going to do is we're going to watch the abomination that is the Cleveland Guardians. Whoops. We're going to watch that abomination to see how much more they embarrass us. The Guardians. They're an abomination. I'm so glad I'm not streaming them right now. Yeah, it's 4-0 Angels. Angels! The Angels are just hella mediocre, but yeah, we just suck. Wow. Actually, is there anything else I could watch? No, because... there's nothing else I could watch. Oh, well. Let's just chill here and, yeah. Preds need another point to clinch. Wow. okay. Oh, yeah, because Vegas went to overtime. So, yeah, it's tough. Rendon. Wow. Oh, God. What does it really do right now, you know? But yeah, guys, if you're watching this in a replay or live or whatever, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, share the stream out. All that great stuff. I will be live all throughout the playoffs. And especially next round, I'm going to be streaming most of every game. Especially with the draft, essentially. The draft is really the only thing keeping me from streaming every game right now. Like, more often. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming basketball all the way up until June. And then after that, I'll be streaming some baseball here and there as well. Not going to be streaming every game because this team is definitely not worth it. But yeah, I'll be streaming most games. Especially when the Beebs is pitching. The Beebs and McKenzie and them. I'll be streaming their starts and stuff. And maybe a game or here and there. We'll see. But yeah, me not streaming seems like a blessing in disguise because this team is an abomination right now. They can't score on a freaking chick on the street corner right now. They have not scored a run against the Angels in almost 13 innings. No, actually more than that, 16 innings. It's actually so bad. It's so bad right now. Bottom of the 6th. Wow. It's been 15 innings, I believe, since they scored a run. Maybe even longer than that. Yeah, no, they scored in the bottom inning, I think, against the Yankees. The last game against the Yankees, they scored 2 runs. And after that, they just went, pfft. Maybe they're still jet lagged. You know? And now McKenzie's going to come out, so... Yeah. Oh, he needs one more strike. He could have had 69 strikes. Nice. De Los Santos. Nice. You know, like, it's so funny to me because you look at Cavs Twitter and you look at Browns Twitter, and during games, they're just going. Oh, it's crazy, especially Browns Twitter. You know, and Browns Twitter can get very toxic during games. Very toxic, especially if the Browns are struggling. Especially last year when we had Baker Midfield as our quarterback, and that dude would throw 5 interceptions in a game. Dude, he pissed me off so much. If you watched my streams last year from beginning of the season to end, you would have seen me do something that I never thought I would do. At the beginning of the season, I was a noted Baker defender. I was, as they would call it, Baker bro, I guess. I defended him against all comers. I was not a Baker stan, but I was a Baker. He was my guy. He was my quarterback. You know? I mean, whenever people would slander him, I'd be like, well, I mean, he's my quarterback, you know, and then I'd criticize him a little bit. People would get on me. I'd be like, he's my quarterback. I'm gonna criticize him. He's still my guy. You know, and he'll be alright, yeah. Then he gets hurt, and he'll be alright. And then as you watch throughout the season, he gradually gets worse and worse and worse. He's had some bad games. We still win some games. And then by the end of the season, I was just done with him. I was done. I was like, get him out of here. He's a bum. He's a bum. And now we got Deshaun Watson. And I'm telling you, man, I'm streaming that first preseason game if he plays. I'm streaming that first preseason game. Speaking of which, we should be hearing about some potential games being played here soon. The schedule comes out, I think, in a couple weeks, but we're probably going to be hearing about some games coming up. You know? Probably the international games first. And I hope to God we're not playing internationally this year. Especially in London. I hate that. I hated that. The only thing I liked about it was early in the morning, so if we lost, which we did, it wouldn't affect my day. I hate playing like that. Although it did mean that we were guaranteed our bye week afterwards, although I think the Dolphins did that, and they didn't even have their bye week afterwards. Huh. Vegas Dallas is going to a shootout. Is that game on TV right now? I need something else to watch. Oh, it's on ESPN Plus. Of course it's on ESPN Plus. Of course it is. But yeah, Taylor, if the NFL added a 7-game best of 7, you know how long it would take for that to go down? Because they already play 4 15-minute quarters. Football has to be the slowest paced sport with a time limit. I think it's the slowest paced timed sport, I think, out here. Because with soccer, the clock is always running. So it's not really a slow sport. Baseball has no time limit. You know? So yeah, football is without a doubt the slowest paced timed sport, I think, in sports, really. That I know of. It takes like 4 hours to do a game. And keep in mind, these guys have to practice a whole week for one game. Imagine how long a best of 7 would take. You gotta figure they play 17 games. Alright, you know the Players Association would be like, hell no! Dude, you think the Players Association would do that? They already take a beating 17 weeks a year, 18 weeks a year. Do you really think they would approve of a best of 7 series? No. The moment Goodell said best of, they'd be like, no. 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 That'd be the quickest, most unanimous no ever. But the money, no. Who do you think we are? You know, it's like, no, that would never work. That would never work. I mean, look how long it takes the freaking NBA to get through a series sometimes. You know? It would take them... Oh, of course, he couldn't even get a hold of that one. A bunch of weaklings. You know, this team's a bunch of weaklings. Well, it is what it is, though. I don't care. I don't give a crap about these guys. My guy froze. He hasn't moved. He hasn't said anything for 3 hours. Yeah, Guardians Twitter is so quiet, but there's nothing to tweet about. They haven't scored a run in freaking 16 innings, pretty much. So they can't tweet about that. There's no highlights to show. I mean, there was highlights yesterday because, you know, Palacios got his first career hit. There's nothing to tweet about today. You know? But I'm just so excited for Thursday. Oh, but crazy dog. The Browns don't have a first-round pick. How could you be excited? Because I am, bozo. Dumbest possible ending to a baseball game and I needed to laugh. Oh, God, what happened? Oh, no. Okay, so it gets raked out to right. Oh, and it's off the hand of the glove of the right fielder. Dude runs in, throws way off. And what the heck is going on here? Oh, and then the Bozo threw it to left field. Oh my god, bro. The Tigers completely just lost the game because the Bozo threw it to left field. Okay. Gotta love the Tigers. Tough. I swear, no lie, the entire AL Central is drunk. The entire AL Central is drunk. Nobody wants to win. Nobody wants to win. Like, Minnesota's leading the freaking division right now. Because everyone else can't get out of their own damn way. Mainly, well, White Sox are hurt, as usual. The Guardians are mediocre trash. Kansas City, nobody really expected them to be much. They always play good in April, and then they face off by June. I mean, yeah, it's only April, but, like, the Guardians are, like, they need to do something, man. Like, fan interest is at a very all-time low. You would think with the rebrand and everything, you'd want to get fan interest high. You know, you want fans to be supremely interested, you know, and everything. They had like 14,000 fans combined for 5 home games so far. Again, the weather wasn't the greatest for that White Sox series pretty much, but still, like 14,000 fans. The Cavs had that many fans in one game. More than that. Granted, well, we're talking about 20,000 seat arena indoors, but still, you know. What I love, though, is how some fans of Cleveland teams think it's illegal to root for more than one Cleveland team. You can't root for the Browns if you root for the Cavs or the Guardians. You can't root for the Cavs if you root for the Guardians and the Browns. You can't root for the Browns if you root for the Guardians and Cavs. It's like, I can root for all 3 teams. You know why? Because I want to. And honestly, if you have a problem with that, well, that's too damn bad. Alright? You know, like, they're my squads. And I bet you a lot of people were probably wondering when Deshaun was acquired. They were like, "Crazy Dog, did you ever think about becoming a fan of a different team?" No. I put too much work into being a Browns fan essentially right now. As we're getting ready for the third quarter, 59-46 Phoenix. But I've been a Browns fan since I was born. The team came back in 99. I was a Browns fan since then. You know? If the Browns were around in 97, 98, I probably would have been a Browns fan then too. You know? I will say this. I was probably that close to being a Ravens fan. Because when I was younger, for some reason, I thought the Ravens were the Browns. Like that, like, you know, I thought, I guess my dad talked about it. And I thought, oh my God, that's the Browns? Because, again, I didn't think that they play. I thought, yeah, that's our team. But then as I got older, my brain finally got logic and thought, okay, the Browns are our team. So that's my squad. I was like literally like that close to being a Ravens fan when I was younger. I made the right choice though as I got older, and I'm a Browns fan here now. Yay! Clearly, I made the right choice. That's funny. Ravens Red Zone's going to be like, you would have been a Ravens fan? Well, simply because my brain didn't comprehend the fact that the Ravens were in Baltimore. For some reason, you know, I heard that they were the Browns, so it's like, oh, you know, they just changed their name, but no. Nope, I'm a Browns fan. Always will be. Until the day I die. 59-46 Phoenix leads. Here's Jay Crowder bringing it up after the Pelicans turn it over. Crowder gives it to Bridges. Fires for 3. Good! 62-46 Phoenix. Here comes McCollum. It's Jones, McCollum, Ingram, Hayes, Valanciunas on the floor. Valanciunas goes up, misses, put back is no good, but there's a foul. 11:08 to go in the third. Let me do this real quick. There we go. 62-46, free throw up, and good for Hayes. But yeah, I will be live for the NFL draft on Thursday. And then on Friday and Saturday, I'll just be doing the Browns reaction videos like I've been doing the past couple years. Yep, my instant reaction to every pick that we have. If we trade a pick, then I might go live. Like I might do a video like talking about us trading the pick, and then see what the team gets that we gave up. As there's an and one for Ayton with a soft flex. Dude, Phoenix is probably going to win this in 6 games. Although I could see New Orleans winning game 6 and then having this go to 7. But I think Phoenix takes it in the end. But damn, we're getting a scare from New Orleans, I'll tell you that much. 15 points for Ayton. 64-48. Free throw good. 65-48 Phoenix. 10:57 to go. Here's Valanciunas. He'll give it off to Jones. Here's Ingram. Lost the ball, but he got it back. Good hustle by Ingram to get it back. Guarded by Bridges. Calls for a screen. Draws a double. Inside for Hayes. Up in traffic and no good. Gets batted around. It'll stay with the Pelicans and went out of bounds. All right. But obviously, like when I was younger, like I couldn't comprehend that the Browns were Cleveland's team. And for some reason, like I thought the Ravens were like our team. So I was like, because I heard Cleveland Ravens. I was like, oh my God, is that our team? But no. Thank God I made the right choice. Especially now, because I couldn't stand being a Raven fan. Especially here on YouTube. For real. Imagine me having to be, having to freaking make videos alongside Ravens Red Zone. Blech. Ugly. That'd be so bad. Engraven Vids isn't too bad. He's a good video maker. 65-50 Phoenix. Here's McCollum. Gives it to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. McCollum. Inside, Valanciunas dunks it home with one hand. Hey, yo. Look out below. 65-52. New Orleans is kind of hanging on by a thread here. They need to get some stops and get on a run going. Get a run going here. Mid-range, up and good for Crowder and one. I talk about, I didn't need to go on a run here. Nope. What run? They're going to get run out of the building. It's already bottom of the 7th. My goodness. Oh. Free throw up and no good for Crowder. McCollum comes up with the rebound. Down by 15 points. 9:19 to go here in the third. Ingram 2 is good. Still a lot of time for New Orleans. No need to panic or anything. Just need to hunker down on defense and force some stops and make your buckets on offense. It's that simple. But then again, you got to make the shots. As there's Crowder with another 3, and that's a 70-54 lead. 16-point lead. Phoenix keeping it at a comfortable distance. Here's Hayes up, and they're going to say no bucket. But if I was a Suns fan right now, I'm seeing my team struggle with New Orleans, and I'm like, oh man, we're struggling with New Orleans right now. Imagine what would happen against Memphis, or even Minnesota for that matter. Here's Valanciunas inside and the dunk by Jackson Hayes. Nice little lob from JV. Here's Paul to Crowder. Crowder, guarded by Hayes, gives it back to CP3. Paul, out, Crowder, 3, short. Rebounded by Ayton, mid-range, 2, good in the paint. 72-56. Here's McCollum, gets a screen. Drives, reverse up, and no good. Saved by Hayes. Floater, good, there by Hayes. 72-58. Like, New Orleans is low-key hanging on, but, again, they're hanging on by a thread. Paul, corner, open, Bridges, 3 is good. They just don't miss from those corners, man. They do not miss from those corners. 3 of 5 from 3 of this quarter for Phoenix. McCollum. Pull up for 2 is too strong. Saved by Valanciunas. Rips it away from attempted steal. Out to Ingram. Ingram drives, lost the ball. Here comes Crowder, and they're going to say a foul on the Suns. Hope Crowder's all right. He's over there on the ground, but he just dapped up. Hang on. Gotta make sure nothing's playing on my freaking computer right there. 75-58. It's almost midnight out here on the in the Eastern time zone. Free throw up and good for Ingram. 7:19 to go in the third. Both teams have 5 timeouts remaining. We'll see if New Orleans can get a little run going here. It's going to be tough. Free throw up and good for Ingram. So he makes them both. 33 straight 30-point games tonight. Or 30-point games for BI. He's got 17. So he just need, 13 points to get another 30 ball. Johnson. Oh, the dunk by Bridges and the foul. Mikal Bridges is just schooling these guys, man. Every way he can, he's doing it. Inside the paint, on defense, at the corners, beyond the arc, whatever. He's doing it, man. He's schooling these guys. Free throw up and good for Bridges. And here comes McCollum. 78-60. This game is on the verge of getting out of hand, low key here, for the Pelicans. So they got to really buckle down. Valanciunas up and good. I mean, that's an easy shot for him. Nice little, what was that, mid-range jumper right from the free throw line. Not bad. Paul. Step back, 2 is no good. Here comes McCollum the other way. McCollum goes to the side, gives it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas against Ayton, backing him down. Turnaround jumper is good. 14-point lead. If they can just get it within 10 by the fourth quarter, they have a chance. Maybe to make something happen. Here's Paul. Mid-range is short. Here comes Ingram from McCollum. Ingram. Running up the floor. Gives it off to Valanciunas. And they're going to call a foul on Paul. That will be Paul's third, I believe. Second or third? I think it's the second. Okay, yeah, it's the second. All right, guys, they're going to timeout. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay. Guardian's going to get shut out again, I see. Tough. 16 points for Mikal Bridges, 9 for Crowder, 7 for Payne, 6 for Cam Johnson. Got to do something real quick here. Check on my stream, make sure it's up to date. Okay, we're good. All right, there's a miss. Here comes Chris Paul the other way. He'll give it to Johnson. 78-64. Pelicans kind of hanging on the fringe here. Johnson against Hayes. Drives up. No good. Putback is missed. Saved by Ingram. I think he thought it was going to go out of bounds, but it stayed in. Here's Ingram. Ingram. Inside. Valanciunas lost the ball. Here comes Paul the other way. Inside. Bridges. Too good. Too easy. 80-64 Phoenix. Here's McCollum. Guarded by Shamet. McCollum goes down as he got fouled. So free throws for CJ is 12 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Free throw good. One more coming up. As Chris Paul goes over to the bench area. I don't know what he's doing over there, but okay. Alrighty. 80-65. Free throw up and good. 4:48 to go in the third. 10 turnovers, 19 points off for the Suns. 10 turnovers by the Pelicans. And then four turnovers. This is another offense. There's a foul. This is campaign like, huh? Offensive foul on the Suns. But yeah, 4 turnovers for the Suns. Only 9 points off those turnovers for the Pelicans. So that's a big key here, man. Turnovers. Valanciunas. Got it by Ayton. Gives it off to McCollum. McCollum. Floater up, no good. Saved by a Marshall, lost the ball, but here comes the Suns off the turnover. Here's Payne. Drives, gets blocked by Ingram. Valanciunas up ahead to BI. Here is Murphy gets fouled. Trey Murphy. $80-66. Pelicans kind of hanging on. They're not completely out of it. But they just need to, again, just lock in and force some turnovers and misses and stuff. But that's the biggest problem. The Suns just are not missing. And when they do, the Pelicans either turn the ball over or they miss a shot. So a 13-point lead. We got one more free throw for Murphy. Second one is good. That's another thing. Got to make your free throws. As McCollum will take a little breather. 80-68. Pelicans in the bonus for the final 3 minutes as well. 4 minutes and less. Here's Shamet. Drives in, kicks it out. Here's Ayton, fires for 3, is way off. And they're going to say it'll stay with the Suns. 3:41 to go here in the third. Pelicans have a chance to maybe cut it to single digits, but they just can't do it. When they do, the Suns instantly make it back over double digits. Here's a 3 in the corner, is no good. Can the Pelicans get it under double digits here? Ingram. Guarded by Payne. Forces a foul on Payne. And Payne is not... Obviously, he does not agree with that. He's like, well, how's that a foul? How is that a foul? That's, I believe, his 4th. I believe that is his 4th foul. Or is that going to be his 5th? Because if that's his 5th, that's tough. Yeah, that's his 5th foul. So he's one more foul and he's out of here. Valanciunas, I believe, also hits goes to the bench for the Pelicans. There's McCollum on the bench. 80-69. 18 points for Ingram. 4 turnovers though. 4 assists. DeAndre Ayton will go to the bench, so JaVale McGee will get some run on the court for a little bit. As the second free throw is good. 10-point lead now for Phoenix. 10-2 run the last 3:20 for New Orleans to make this a 10-point game. Payne. Up and good. I'm surprised. They still got Cameron Payne in the game even though he has 5 fouls. Huh. Interesting. So Marshall. Here's Ingram. Marshall. Up and good. Oh, that's playing with fire right there, because that could have easily been a foul. These refs, man. 10-point lead again. Here's Holiday. Inside. JaVale is no good. Somehow it ends up back in the hands of the Suns. Open for Bridges. Almost lost it. And the dunk by McGee. Pelicans just cannot get lucky with these misses, man. Like, sheesh. Here's Ingram. Over to Marshall. 2:21 to go in the third. Najee Marshall. Drives in the paint. Up and no good. Oh, okay. 84-72. Holiday. He turned it over, but there's a foul called on Murphy. Wow. Huh. So the Dallas Stars host the Coyotes on Wednesday. All they need is an overtime game. All they need is overtime, and they're in the playoffs. But obviously, Stars just, they want to win, But yeah, this is a good game. I mean, the Pelicans are not really going anywhere. They just can't get closer than 8 points. They haven't been as close as 9 points, I think, in like almost a quarter and a half. It feels like it's been a while since they've been close. It's been almost a full quarter since they were like within single digits, like closer than 9 points. They just can't get inside like that. They've had chances, they just can't capitalize. See what happens as we end the third quarter and head into the fourth. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow for most likely just one game. Might do a doubleheader. If I do one game, it'll be Denver, Golden State. But obviously, there's only 2 games on tomorrow, so it'll be Milwaukee, Chicago, or Denver, Golden State. Both games are clinching scenarios, so we'll see what happens with that. We could have 2 more series end tomorrow, which is crazy to think about, but it's the way it is now. We're getting into that time where series are going to start ending and teams' seasons are going to start wrapping up. Like freaking Brooklyn, their season's over. Atlanta's season's over now. Those are the only 2 teams to clinch a second round berth right now, man. It's crazy. Boston and Miami officially clinched a spot in the second round. So half the Eastern Conference semifinals are set. We're just waiting on the Sixers, Hawks, and Bulls, Bucks, and we'll have our field for the Eastern Conference semifinals. Yep. Personally, I would laugh so hard if the Sixers choked. I would laugh. Why would I laugh? Because Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers happened again. That would just be so painful to watch if you're a Sixer fan. Yeah, you thought you had him on the ropes at 3-0, which, I mean, honestly, you should have had him on the ropes at 3-0. You guys were killing them, Like Embiid hit that buzzer beater, that dagger with a bad hand. And then after that, it's just been all Raptors. It's like that injury came out, and it's like the Raptors took over. And Embiid hasn't really been himself because of that injury. And not to mention, the supporting cast hasn't really been supporting him that much either. They need Harden to really take off now. 84-72 Phoenix. Here's Shamet for 2 is good. Phoenix is doing a great job of just keeping the Pelicans a safe distance back. They answer every bucket. It's like the Raptors. Keeping the Sixers a safe distance back. That's what these guys are doing. They're answering every bucket with a bucket of their own. Pelicans, here's Ingram. 2 is good. Ingram's going to really have to take over in this fourth quarter here. Let's see if they can force another stop. Here's McGee against Valanciunas. Oh, that's a bad miss. Maybe looking for a foul, if anything. Here's Graham. Gives it to Ingram. Ingram against Holiday. We have a foul on the floor. So, 2 shots coming up. I believe the foul is on McGee. They could cut it to 10 points right here. They could make it a 10-point deficit. But yeah, if I'm a Suns fan, you're beating the Pelicans, but you're looking at that series record, and you're like, damn, it's really 2-2 right now. You're struggling with the 8th seed. Of course, they don't have Zion, but the Suns don't have Devin Booker. Again, tomorrow, 7:30 p.m., Bulls, Bucks. I might do that game. But then again, I might not. We'll see. And then Nugs and Warriors. I'm definitely doing that game. Definitely. Without a doubt. Free throw up and good. I know there's going to be some jackwagon be like, you're just doing that game so you can get raided by Rocha. Rocha raids me no matter what. It doesn't matter what game I do. He raids me all the time. And I appreciate it because it's, exposing my channel to all those other viewers. Some people actually like what I do, and they come from his channel. They go, oh, this guy's dope. I'm going to subscribe. Because us in the community that we're in, we help each other out. Crazy Dog, why don't you do any raids? Because I never really had the numbers just aren't there yet. I'm not going to do a freaking 10-man raid. Pass to the corner. Oh, Nance. 3 on the shot clock. Got to do something with it, Larry. Chucks it up, and it goes in. Oh, Larry. Look at you, Mike. He just yeet, and he puts it up and in. Of course that goes in. Here's Payne, guarded by Graham. To McGee. Back to Payne. 19 seconds left on the game clock. Fires for 3 is good. Can't be giving him space, man. You got to be all up in his grill. 13 seconds to go. No shot clock. They can take the rest of the clock here and see if they can get a bucket to maybe cut it in. But they're down 11. Ingram fires for 2 is no good. And that'll end the third quarter. So we got ourselves a game. We got ourselves a game here. It's an 11-point lead, but if you're New Orleans, you're like, we're on the cusp. We're right there. Just got to go on a run, and we're right back in this thing. But then, of course, Phoenix, they've been doing great without D-Book. And you got to remember, too, you got Cameron Payne on with 5 fouls, but Chris Paul is going to come back in here, and you know what he does. He gets up to that BS kind of garbage stuff where he just starts swipe fouling and foul bait. He doesn't really foul bait, but he's very hard to guard. He may be old, but he's very, very tough to guard and defend. Okay, so see how this fourth quarter goes. Wow. But yeah, guys, if you're watching this on replay or whatever, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell, so you know when I go live and post new videos. Hit the oh my god, who freaking liked that video? Footballer. Oh my god. This dude Footballer liked the video I posted up for Rocha yesterday. Rocha when the Warriors lose game 5. And it's just him saying he's saying the F word from 2 nights ago. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Wonderful stuff. All right, let's check up. Do I want to watch the Guardians? I know they're losing 4-0, but they got to run on first. Let's see what they do. Hurricane. Oh, yeah, here's Ahmed Rosario. This, I think we know how this is going to go. This is going to be a freaking ground and a double play because this dude's a bozo. No, it's going to be a fly ball out. Yep. And then here comes Jose. He's going to hit a 2-run shot just to put us on the board. And then that'll be it. Oh, God. Oh, that's tough. Wow. Someone said Sid the sloth looking ass, boy. Oh, this guy, man. This dude looks like a beaver. Dude, is it me or does Campaign look like a beaver? His head unnecessarily long, bruh. Long ass head, all crooked. Look at 49-0 and leading after 3 quarters. Best in the NBA, including playoffs. Hey, wasn't that what the Lakers had a couple years ago? When they won the championship, they were like 57-0 when leading after 3. So here comes Campaign's long head ass. Beaver looking ass, boy. Looking chipmunk. I don't even know what they're calling him, boy. Campaign the chipmunk looking at, boy. Cam Johnson, no good. And it'll be saved by Herb Jones in the corner. 11-point lead. It's Jones, McCollum, Alvarado, Nance Jr., and Murphy on the floor. Ingram takes a little breather to start the 4th quarter. Here's Alvarado. Jose. Pass over to Alvarado. Pulls up. Jumper is no good. Okay. Here's Payne. Goes up and no good. Jones gives it off to McCollum. Over to Jones. Here's Alvarado. 10:55 to go and counting. McCollum against Bridges. Drives, pulls up, got blocked by Bridges. Here comes the Suns. Shamet goes blocked by Nance, but there's a foul. I was going to say he goes up and in, but he got blocked. Oh, wow. Oh, we actually scored. Holy crap, bro. Guardians scored. And the best part is, we're not getting shut out at least. 90-78. 2:45. Oh, that's the station. 2:45. 10:35 to go here in the 4th quarter. There's Devin Booker having a fun time. He took off his jacket. It must be intense. Biombo getting some minutes here in the 4th. For Ayton and company as Paul's back in there for Shamet. 90-78 Phoenix. Payne at the inbound to the corner. To Johnson inside for who is this? Biombo? No, it's Paul. Was almost stolen. It is stolen. 10:22 to go. Here's Alvarado to Jones. Over to McCollum for three. No, too strong. God, you got to take advantage of these misses, man. These guys cannot take advantage for crap. And nice save. And it'll be New Orleans ball. These guys got to make their shots, man. Get serious, New Orleans. If you want a chance to win this game, you're running out of time. Probably sound like a New Orleans fan, but I'm not. I'm just saying. McCollum to Nance. Goes up. No good, and he's fouled. So he's shooting 2. And let's see what's going on with the gods. Oh, I see. They must have did a pitching change. There's Jose. Funny. I said, Jose. And it was actually Ramirez who got us a good hit. And now we got the Supreme Bozo freaking Franmil Reyes. He's probably going to do some stupid freaking I'm going to swing at everything strategy. And it'll be 2 outs for, who was it, Josh Naylor? I don't know, man. The Guardians need to just chill out. Or heat up. Heat up the bats and chill out mentally, bro. Like, they're stressing. Payne up and no good. No foul called. 11-point lead. Here comes McCollum. Against Johnson. 9:30 to go. Over to Murphy. Oh, cross for Jones. Jones drives up and good. Oh, offensive foul. Damn. Huh. That's close, though. Huh. Valanciunas now back in the game. $9:22 to go. Phoenix up 11. Here's Payne. Gives it to Paul. Back to Campaign for 3 is no good. And saved. What the heck was that idea? That was a flop idea. Trying to spike it off the Suns and it wound up backfiring. 92-79. Here's Valanciunas. They need Ingram to come back in the game. Turn around. Jumper and 1 for Valanciunas. Okay. That's one way to do it. Okay. All right. That's definitely one way to do things, I guess. Wow. Can cut it to 10 right here. 16 points for Jonas. Free throw up and good. 10-point lead for Phoenix. 8:47 to go here in the fourth. Looks like Shamet will be returning, as will Ayton. 92-82 Phoenix. Here's Paul. Pulls up, and there's a foul on the floor. Be nice if like Josh Naylor could hit another dinger or something. You know? But, I mean, I'm asking an awful lot from this team right now. Johnson, Paul, Shamet, Bridges, Ayton on the floor for the Suns. Still only April. I mean, there's a lot of time left. Let's see what happens when the weather really starts heating up. Ayton turnaround, no good. And now here comes the Pelicans. They can cut it to single digits once again here. McCollum for 3 is way too strong. Alvarado couldn't get to it. It'll stay with the Pelicans? Yep, it'll stay with the Pelicans. All right. Jones, McCollum, Alvarado, Ingram, Valanciunas on the floor for New Orleans. Here's Valanciunas. Actually thought about pulling up. Ingram, Alvarado for three. No! Man, they have just been flopping big time from three-point land tonight. Johnson to the corner. Wing. Bridges. Three is good. Hey, you can't be missing all those threes. You know, you can't be missing those threes. Here's Ingram. McCollum for three is no good again. Putback is good, though, from Valanciunas. But I think there's a foul on the floor prior, so... Second foul on Cam Johnson. So while they're doing that, I'm going to do this real quick. Got to keep tabs on my live stream here on the studio site. Okay. There we go. Alright, so yeah, Guardians lost. Who cares? Free throws good. One more coming up for New Orleans. CJ McCollum. Trying to cut it to 10 with 7:36 to go. Still got a lot of time, but you need stops. And you need to make your own baskets too. That's the most important thing. Because you can force like 5 straight stops, but then you can miss 5 straight buckets too. 95-85 Phoenix. Here's Shamet. Guarded by Ingram. Alvarado against Paul. And we got a foul on Alvarado. 7:22 to go here in the game. Third foul on Alvarado right there. Yeah, he just grabbed his arm a little bit. Inbound coming from Shamet on the corner, on the top corner there, the side. Here's Paul, gets a screen. Switched onto McCollum. Double team coming up. Here's Ayton. Lost the ball. Pass up ahead. Here comes Ingram. He lost it. And the ball will stay with New Orleans. Was there a foul called? I don't even know what happened. Oh, no, it was out of bounds. Okay. Yeah. Yep, so inbound will come from the baseline up top. Here's McCollum. Guarded by Shamet. Step back 2 is no good again. And the ball will go out of bounds. They will stay still with New Orleans. 6:57 to go. 10-point lead for Phoenix. They might be challenging this. Wow. But yeah, shout out to everyone watching, man. We're having a fun night tonight. It's only going to get more fun. Of course, and now officially, one more day, tomorrow, technically now, the NFL Draft. Yep, NFL Draft is officially tomorrow. Thursday. Today is officially Wednesday. It's midnight here on the in the East time zone. Which means now all the NFL prospects, all 200 plus that are going to have their dreams come true this weekend. Like 30 some around there are going to make their trip, or 20 something around. I don't know how many are going to Vegas, but all the prospects that are hopeful of getting drafted in the first or second rounds, they will make their way to Vegas essentially today, pretty much. They're going to start showing up and, getting hotel rooms and essentially get set up. And then, of course, they'll probably do like medias and stuff. Media rounds. Talking about how high, talking about their big day coming up tomorrow. And then, of course, tomorrow is going to be one of the most stressful days of their lives because, you wake up and you essentially wake up in Vegas. Waking up in Vegas. Yeah, there's a song called that. You wake up in your hotel room and you probably open up the curtains, you look out and you see Vegas. And then you're like, oh my God, it's draft day. And by the end of that night, you're going to be on a team most likely. Like if you are Aiden, you know who's going to be really stressed out technically tomorrow? Freaking Aiden Hutchinson, Kayvon Thibodeau, like all those guys. Because if you're Aiden Hutchinson, there's a chance you're either going to Jacksonville or Detroit. So it's like, you're going to a team named after a cat, most likely. You're either going to sunny Florida, but Jacksonville. Like sunny Florida, Jacksonville. When you find out you're going to Florida, yeah, but it's like it's Jacksonville. I mean, you're practically in, freaking Georgia. You're practically on the border with Georgia almost, so it's whatever there. It'd be a short trip to go to Atlanta when you play the Falcons every once in a while. Whenever that is. Well done is better than well said. Oh, good. That's a good call on the hat there, eh? Well done, better than well said. Good quote from Monty Williams there. That is true. But anyways, here's the inbound from Jones inside the Valanciunas. Up 10. See what the Pelicans can do. Cut this deficit a little bit. Here's McCollum. Good! And it's an 8-point lead. 6:46 to go. Let's see if they can cut this down even more here. 6:40. Here's Shamet. Crowder looks like he'll be returning to the court. Next dead ball. Jones guarding Paul. Here's Bridges for 2. Is good. Again, New Orleans just cannot get close. Alvarado takes it up the court. It's 25 for Bridges. Here's Valanciunas. Gives it off to Alvarado. Alvarado up and good. 5:57 to go. If you're Phoenix, just got to match bucket for bucket. No pressure on you. It's just that if the misses start piling up, that's when the pressure is going to start mounting. Is again another make from Paul. That poor guy operating a scoreboard's, doing like 10-8, 10-8, 10-8, 10-8, 10-8. That scoreboard's going from +8, +10, +8, +10. Corner, Alvarado, good for 3. That's what you need, a 7-point deficit. 10 points for Alvarado, 3 of 7 from the field. Now they got to get some stops. 5 minutes to go. Now you got Valanciunas. Oh, yeah, they left him wide open. He lost the ball, but he's fouled. That was a risky move. They did that, and Ayton was open. Now, if the Cavs did that, you would have had another 7-footer lurking to guard Ayton. Most likely that 7-footer would have probably been Allen waiting there. So free throws coming up for DeAndre. A 7-point lead. Free throw up and no good. Rat in the kitchen. 6 cooks. It's like an Among Us version of. It's like a kitchen, like a Hell's Kitchen and Among Us. Makes a second. 8-point lead. It's literally like Hell's Kitchen meets Among Us. Rat in the kitchen. That's crazy. 192. Phoenix leads. 4:53 to go. Here's Ingram. Pulls up and no good. Tried to get it off the bank and they missed. Alvarado guarding Paul. Paul is really getting harassed right now. Oh, did he get another 8-second violation? Oh my God, he did it again. He just forced another 8-second violation. He forced another 8-second violation on Chris Paul. That's tough, man. That's tough. Was there a tech too? Must have been. Free throw up and he missed it. Oh my God, Brandon. Bum. They called a tech on Chris Paul. Tough. And he missed the tech free throw. That's. Oh, because he wouldn't give him the ball. Or whatever. I guess. Oh, they could have made that, man. They could have made it a 7-point lead here. That could have been something. But anyways, here's Valanciunas. Gives it to Ingram. Ingram getting harassed now. Chucks it up ahead for Herbert. Lost the ball. Or Herbert Jones. Here comes Shamet. Stolen by Jones. Straight up stole that sucker. Bad pass, though. Here's Ingram. Goes up. No good, but he's fouled. And he hurt himself a little bit, too. Went up very awkwardly. But he's good. He'll shake it off. They can cut it to 6. He can possibly cut it to 6 right here. Guarded by Crowder, and he just went up. Ran into Ayton and went down. Ah! Tailbone right into the hardwood. Eee. That definitely was a stinger. 21 points for Ingram. 4 rebounds, 5 assists. First free throw up. Good. 7-point lead. Can cut it to 6 here with this next free throw. 4:07 to go. There's still a lot of time left. 4 minutes is a long time in the NBA, especially in this day and age. A lot can happen. Free throw number 2 is no good again. This guy is selling so hard at the free throw line. 26 of 33 for New Orleans. 12 of 16 for Phoenix. Paul, good for 2. And it's a 9-point lead. Timeout, New Orleans. They missed 7 free throws and they're down by 9. Especially because this dude, Ingram, missed 2 free throws there. Because he had the tech free throw and then he had the 2 foul shots that he just made. So he could have had 3 more points there. He could have been probably 106 or 96 to 102 or something. Wow. But you know what I'm excited for when it comes to the draft? I'm excited to see who gets bold and who takes someone way out of spot. Like way, on a reach way lower than expected. We already know there's going to be that player who falls. And I want to see who falls and who snags them up. You know, like... And I want to see what the Browns do. You know? If there's a player that they really, really like... And if that player falls, do the Browns get aggressive? And they jump up? Like maybe say a receiver, George Pickens or Treylon Burks. I'm thinking Treylon Burks more likely. I wouldn't hate Pickens, but from what I heard, he didn't do that well with interviewing at the combine. You know, but I think if you put him in the locker room, in a receiver room with Amari Cooper, who is probably one of the mellowest guys you could ever meet, he seems like a very chill dude. And if we had Jarvis, yeah, that would have been the ultimate guy to really help out George. You know? But Chad O'Shea is pretty good as a receivers coach, too. I think if we did draft George Pickens, we could really turn him into an absolute stud. And not to mention being with Deshaun. You know, Deshaun would really have him going the right way. I can already tell you someone's probably thinking about that watching this. But Crazy Dog, he's like, shut up. Now... You're probably curious. Is there any picks, any guys, that would make me rage? Not really. There are a few that would make me go, huh? Like, offensive line. Although, second round, not really. I would be like, oh, really? Offensive line. Interesting. You know, I'd be like that. Corner, no. There's really nothing that would make me rage. Quarterback would make me probably throw something a little bit. You know, it's like, oh, so we signed, Brissett and we signed freaking Dobbs. Had a mind fart for a second there. And then we signed Watson. So, yeah, we're still going to draft... No, we're not drafting a quarterback. I have not heard anything about that. Now, if we do draft a corner, it'd be cool to draft a guy like Kobe Bryant. Not just because of the name, but he's a baller from Cincinnati. Here's Brandon Ingram. Lost the ball, and Ingram looks to be a little shaken up. Kicks it out. Open. Here's Paul against Jones. Yeah, looks like Ingram's a little shaken up. As if things couldn't get any worse for New Orleans, that happens as his arm. See, right there. I don't know what happened, but he hurt his arm. Huh. Interesting. Free throw is good. With 3:27 to go here in the game. 10-point lead for the Suns. Suns look to go into take this game and then go into New Orleans and finish the job, which would then secure them a spot against either Memphis or Minnesota. No, not Memphis, Minnesota. Right? No, because they're the number 2 seed. It wouldn't be Memphis, Minnesota. It'd be the Warriors. No, it wouldn't be the Warriors, would it? No, it'd be Mavericks. Mavericks Jazz, wouldn't it? Right? Or am I tripping? Let me see. I literally forgot about the freaking NBA bracket. I think I was talking about the Grizzlies, but still, they'd probably have to face the Grizzlies before anything. Oh, yeah, so it'd be Mavericks Jazz. Oh, my God, bro. But still, though, facing the Mavericks with Luka and Jalen Brunson, dude? Ooh. Don't forget about, Jason Kidd is a great coach now. Yeah, he sucked in Milwaukee, but that was his first coaching gig. Safe to say, he learned a little something from his time in LA. Because he is a fantastic coach now. But man, dude, Luka. I want to see Luka and company face against the Suns. That would be fun. Luka. This Cedric the Entertainer. In the house in Phoenix. Dallas. And then Derrick Rose. Yeah, we saw him earlier. I noticed him there earlier. There's Floyd Mayweather in the house. Money Mayweather. Of course, Larry Fitzgerald. We all saw him earlier on the broadcast. Fitzgerald, Cardinals legend. Kind of sad how this dude essentially retired and then the Cardinals go to the playoffs. Tough. Willie Green talking to the team. I mean, you're 3:10 to go. You're down by 9. Not really out completely dead, but you're up against it right now. You need everything to fall your way. But yeah, the way I'm looking at it tomorrow, I'm probably only going to do one game. I'm probably going to do Denver, Golden State. Do the late game, probably. But if I do Chicago, Milwaukee, I'll be sure you'll obviously see it scheduled on the timeline. So just keep an eye on the timeline. Most likely, I'll probably just do one game. But if I'm really feeling up to it, I might do 2. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't see the Bulls really doing much. I don't. The Bulls, the vibes with the Bulls have just been completely messed up for the past, 3 months. Ever since, Lonzo really was out, they've just been bad. Winner of Game 5 wins series, 180-39. In best of 7 series. And, of course, the Phoenix Suns trying to finish the job here. And they will have to wait and see what happens with Dallas and Utah. I thought it was Memphis, but damn, that means Golden State would face Memphis possibly? Oh. Those are 2 probably best of 7 game series right there. Here's Bridges. Fires for 2, and that's no good. I mean, you got to remember, too, Phoenix struggled against these guys. Imagine now having to face Brunson and Luka, as well as some other guys, too, like Finney Smith. Boy. Fade away, no good. And, nice try, nice attempt at a save by Valanciunas. I mean, Phoenix can essentially put the game away with a big 3 right here or something. See if they can do it. Here's Paul. Out to Bridges. To Paul again. Paul. Draws a double. Fires. And no good. Here comes Alvarado. He'll bring it up. 2:08 to go. Getting in the crunch time. Alvarado. And there's a foul on the floor. They're in the bonus. So 2 shots. Right there, he hurt himself somehow. I don't know what he did. Spiked a water bottle on the ground. Huh. But yeah, Ingram looks to be alright as Payne comes out. I believe he fouled out. I'm pretty sure he fouled out, so that's why he's out of the game. So, yeah, if he did foul out, well, you got 6. Yep, he fouled out. So, hey, campaign. You got 6. Hit the bricks. I don't think there's really anyone else who's in danger of fouling out. Free throw number 2 is up and good. 7-point lead for Phoenix. 2:04 to go. Still a lot of time. 2 minutes is not a lot, but it's enough, especially down 7. If you can get a couple stops here, get some buckets. And there's a dunk by Johnson. It's been a problem all game for New Orleans. They just cannot get closer than 5 points. 6-point lead. Oh, no, it's 9-point lead. McCollum. Floater, no good. Oh, yeah, see, and then you botched those opportunities. Minute 38 to go. Here comes Paul, guarded by Alvarado. This is still a young team in New Orleans. Just wait until they get like Zion back too. They'll be really good when Zion comes in and starts balling. Pull up. Jumper. No good. Minute 20 to go. Here's Ingram. Ingram. Pull up. Corner. Three is no good by Jones. 106-97. And there's a foul. And I'm going to say that's probably going to do it. The Angels win and are 4 games over 500 for the first time in more than a year. Good job, Guardians. 25 points for Mikal Bridges. 4 blocks. Wow. Free throw. Good. 10-point lead. With a minute 5 to go. Yeah. One more coming up. Game 6 will be in a couple days in New Orleans. Unfortunately, I will not be streaming that because NFL Draft. But I'll be keeping tabs. That's for sure. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys join me tomorrow for most likely Denver Golden State. See if Steph Curry and company can put the Nuggets away for good. And of course, the winner of that game will face the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves winner. Man, I would love to see Suns, Mavs, Warriors, and Grizzlies. I think the most out-of-the-box Western Conference final that I would just love to see is Mavericks and Warriors. Because for those who follow the Sports Fury community, of course from the Sports Fury, you have Sean, who's a Mavs fan. And you have Rocha, who's a Warriors fan. If you're like, who the heck's Rocha? He's the guy whose rabid fan base raids me every once in a while. And the funny thing is, he sends the raids, but he never joins the raid. So you see, there is the conference bracket. Phoenix, New Orleans faces Dallas, Utah. Dallas and Utah play Thursday at 10 o'clock. So again, I'm not streaming that game. And then Phoenix, New Orleans, Game 6, Thursday at 7:30. So by the end of that night, they may know who's playing who. Or there's a game, either that or there's a Game 7. Jones gives it to Ingram. Fires and misses. Nance gives it corner. McCollum, no good. Yeah, that's going to do it. 11-point lead. Phoenix is going to take the win. Yep. 3-2 series lead for Phoenix. Hey, good job by Phoenix, though. They made sure New Orleans could not get close. And a dunk by Bridges. That seals it. 110-97. They just could not get close. And that's probably one of the big reasons why they just could not make any shots at all. Another dunk by Bridges. 112-97. And here comes Alvarado. Fires for 3 and another miss. And that is definitely going to do it now. Phoenix is going to go up 3-2 with Game 6 coming up on Thursday. So they go to New Orleans to try to advance to the second round as they're one game closer to vengeance, pretty much. But I'm telling you one thing, New Orleans is giving them a fit. But, yeah, they're just outmatched. Just wait until Devin Booker comes back. I want to see D Book against Luka. That would be a prime matchup right there. D Book against Luka? Oh, yeah. But yeah, you see that it's been Phoenix, New Orleans, Phoenix, New Orleans, Phoenix. So we'll see if that little flip-flop continues. So let's go through the stats sheet here, and then I'm heading out of here because it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and yeah. So let's go through the final stats for each team. As for the Pelicans, 22 from Ingram, 21 from McCollum. Valanciunas showed up in the second half. He had 17, 8 for Hayes, 4 for Jones. Jones played 40 minutes, only had 4 points. Tough. But he had 7 rebounds, though. 14 rebounds also for Valanciunas. Off the bench, 12 for Alvarado. 5 for Nance Jr. He played in 20 minutes. Marshall played 7 minutes, had 4 points. 2 points for Graham and Murphy. And then for the Suns, 31 for Bridges. Another magnificent game from the defensive stud. In 47 minutes. Damn near played the entire game. 22 for Paul. 19 for Ayton. And 9 for Crowder. 8 for Johnson. And then off the bench, 12 for Payne. Of course, he fouled out late in the game, but it didn't really matter at all. 6 for Shamet, 3 for Holiday, and 2 for McGee. Biyombo, 8 minutes, no points. So if you're the Suns, you're like, okay, we got this, man. Go to New Orleans, take care of business. But New Orleans, they're going to be desperate now. We'll see how they come out in Game 6. Try to force a Game 7, man. And who knows what will happen. But we're going to have some chaos coming up here, man. Let's see what happens. But that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you all tomorrow for most likely just Denver and Golden State. But I might decide to do Chicago and Milwaukee. Stay tuned, and I will let you guys know about that officially. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Let me go back to the scoreboard here. There we go. 112-97. Suns win. And they are now 1 win away from moving on to the second round once again. Second year in a row. Let me do this. Phoenix leads 3-2. And we'll see if they can finish it off in Game 6. But of course, I will not be streaming because that's the same day as the draft. So, we'll see what happens. But I'll be keeping tabs and stuff. Well, with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow for most likely Denver and Golden State. But again, I'll keep you guys updated on my decision on which games I'm doing. Maybe both. Probably one or two. Probably one of the two. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Bye-bye, guys. Can't wait, man. Draft is already almost here. Sheesh. By the time I end my stream tomorrow, it will essentially be draft day. You realize that? When I end my stream tomorrow, or tonight technically, it'll be draft day. When I do Warriors Nuggets and I end that stream, it'll be draft day. Like, literally, it'll be draft day. Go to bed after that stream's over. Wake up. Booyah, draft day. You know? Isn't that crazy? And of course, I'll be posting 2 mock drafts. And I'll be going live with my guy Gil Ambrose for the whole first round. As we begin welcoming players to their new teams. And then, of course, you get the all-time tradition of these NFL fan bases gassing up their draft picks, talking about, oh, this guy's going to win Rookie of the Year and everything. You love to see it. You already know the Browns propaganda is going to start up when it comes to our draft picks. I'm going to gas up our draft picks. Oh, yeah. Especially if we get like a pass rusher. I'm going to say he's going to dominate. Yep. All right, real quick, before I head out, never forget, the Eagles fans one time said Derek Barnett would be better than Myles Garrett. Boy, was that a major flop right there. Barnett's alright, but not anywhere near Myles Garrett. Hell no! But yeah, guys, see you tomorrow. Or, I guess, technically tonight. Because it is past midnight in the East time zone. As it's almost midnight in the Central time zone. Of course, out in Mountain time and West time zone, you still got a couple hours. So, see you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog. And, another fun game. Let's keep it going here. We're starting to get into these intense matchups, man. I can't freaking wait. Let's get it. Let's see if we have any more eliminations coming up. But with that being said, I'm out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. See you tonight. You better be there. Be there or be square. I know there's a lot of squares out there. Squares. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Wait, did I say Minnesota leads 3-2? Whoops. Whoopsies! Oh, well. It's Memphis leads 3-2. Sorry, guys. Jumped the gun. Sorry, Minnesota. I'll probably jinx you guys with that. Sorry. Oh, well. My fault.